Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGN and we're back for another DCUO video, and today I wanted to make a short little video talking about a topic that I have gotten questions about several times over the last week or so, and that is, Greg, I've hit level 30, now I don't know what to do. How do I go about getting the gear as far as what's in either the Watchtower or the Hall of Doom, the different tiers, all of that stuff. What's the quickest way to get your source marks, all of that. So let's go through that. Before we do, though, if you are not subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. That would be a huge, huge favor to me. And also, if you could hit that notification bell to get all the alerts of when I post a new video. So basically, what you want to do is there are several ways that you can get source marks. Obviously, you can play the open-end content based upon whatever episode is out at that particular time, getting the free stuff. You're able to get source marks there. Usually you can probably get, two, a handful. So like 3, 4, 5 in that range, which is very, very slow. Obviously, you can get a source mark by doing the vault. You can get stuff by doing this every day. But the quickest way that you're going to be able to get your source marks in order to buy the tier 1, the tier 2, the tier 3, in this case, if we're talking about level 30, the quickest way that you're going to be able to do all of that is to go through your tier 1 alerts and your tier 2 raids. So you might not be able to hit the tier 2 raids right away, depending on if you're in a league, depending on what kind of team you have. You might not be able to necessarily do the expert tier 2 or even the novice tier 3. You may be able to skirt by doing the novice tier 2. So make sure, one of the things that you want to make sure is that you have the replay badges. Otherwise, you're only going to be able to do these once a week, and then in that case, the grind would be real, and you would be sitting there forever trying to constantly play these and get them out of the way. Now, the good thing is that once you do hit level 30, it is pretty easy to go from, let's say, tier 1 up to tier 3 and tier 4 pretty quickly. Personally, I have knocked it out in several days, playing maybe a couple hours every day. So maybe over the course of like several days to a week, I have been able to get my characters up from, let's say, a combat rating of 30, which is tier 1, maybe up to like high-end tier 3, low-end tier 4, in some cases maybe even tier 5, depending on how much time you're willing to put into the game itself. But I mean, overall, no matter what you do, the quickest way that you're going to get the source marks that you need is going to be playing through the alerts, playing through the raids, and that's going to be the quickest way. And then don't forget too, you also get loot drops from, as long as you're in the specified combat rating bracket there, you will also get gear that you will be level agnostic to what you are, and so you'll be able to get stuff too. So you're constantly going to be able to get gear, you're constantly going to be able to get source marks. So you'll have, like I said, that's why I said it's pretty easy to go from like tier 1 up to tier 3, tier 4 fairly quickly. So yeah, so I would say, if I remember correctly, you're going to get, on the most raids, you're going to get anywhere from, let's say, 8 to 10 marks. Alerts are usually worth about 5. I can't even remember because it's been so long since I really even paid attention to this. But so you're, over the course of playing all of these, so let's say, for example, you play all 4 of these, you're going to end up with 20 right there or so. If you stick with just the raids, I mean, obviously there's a good 30 or 40 right there. Now, obviously, the higher you go up in the tiers, the more expensive the gear will cost. Obviously, in tier 1 and tier 2, you're going to be very, very cheap. You're going to be maybe 7 to 10, marks per piece of gear. And then obviously, as you get up into the higher end content, you're looking at 25 for a neck piece, 30 for a trinket. You're going to be looking at back pieces and chest pieces being 55, 60, 70, 75, depending on where you're at. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, overall, the best way to do it is to grind. Put some time into playing some alerts, some raids, obviously making sure that you can find a good team. Sometimes it is hard to find a decent active league. I've always had that trouble myself, even in the many years that I've been playing this game, but go for your alerts, go for your raids, but don't forget to do the open world stuff every once in a while. Don't forget to do your vault every day. You can knock through the solos and the duos that you have. So as you can see here, there's plenty of duos. So I mean, this is going to be worth 10. You'll get like 1 or 2 marks here for each one of these duos. You'll get probably 1 or 2 for each one of the solos as well. The nice thing is that there's solo content for every tier. Well, -4 of tier 4, of course, but as you can see, there's plenty of stuff here to do. You have duos that go through tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, everything. So just you gotta grind. That's the biggest thing. You gotta grind. Like I said, you can get through tier 1 through tier 4, tier 5 pretty quickly. Then once you get to tier 5, tier 6, it does start taking a little bit longer. So just keep that in mind. But just play the game, find some help, and you'll be good. So I know I've been ranting for quite some time here, but I hope this was helpful. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.